And we are live, everybody. Welcome back to another Yap Warfare video. Today we have a very, very special guest, SimplySV, with almost 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. He posts PvZ content all around. Also, a couple Clash of Clans videos I'm seeing here. Welcome, SimplySV. How are you doing today?
How's it going, guys? I'm doing great, man. How about you?
Doing pretty good myself. Let's hop into a game. You have any preferences?
Mixed mode. We gotta keep it fresh, keep it clean.
Sure.
You know.
So, for the first topic, I already gave you the rundown off camera. We have 5 topics, and once we reach the 5th one, we end the podcast. The first thing I want to talk about is you. I just want to know, like, the little things, like, how did you get we'll start with the little things. How did you get into Garden Warfare 2 and just PvZ in general?
So that I started on the mobile games. Obviously, as a young child, saw the Plant vs. Zombies icon in the Google Play Store, and of course, I had to select it. Installed the game. Basically, went from there. I played, I think, every single game on launch. Garden Warfare 1 is still my favorite, but every game on launch, and that's actually how I got into it. Just being a child. Who didn't see PvZ in the Play Store and click on it immediately? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did that. So, basically, like, most people, because I did that too. I'm not gonna, I think I was, man, it started with Angry Birds, and then I seen PvZ, and,
Yep.
And, I clicked on it. And, well, actually, as a matter of fact, the first game it actually costed $2. I don't know if you remember that, but it actually costed $2, and for some reason,
Wait.
they made it free after a while.
Wait, PvZ 1?
Yeah, the first game, it actually costed, like, a couple bucks on the Play Store, and then they just made it free after a while.
Maybe I'm not an OG then, bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, I remember it.
I'm questioning my life now, bro.
No, but dude, we were probably 4, because I mean it came out in 2009, and then they probably made it free in maybe 2011 or something like that. But yeah, they actually did cost money. Yeah,
I do remember though when PvZ 2 was first coming out, and it was releasing on iOS first. I didn't have it, so I had to use my mom's tablet to play it. Those days were actually great, bro. Holy cow!
Yeah, I remember
a sequel.
Dude, I remember I couldn't get past the freaking ancient Egypt. You remember that minigame where you had to click on the the ancient Egyptians and they would turn around, and it was like a matching game? You remember that?
Oh yeah,
Bro,
that one.
I could not ever get past that, and I literally quit the game so many times to that.
For me, it wasn't I'm sure I struggled on those levels. I can't remember, but for me, it was the Dark Ages level where you had to protect the endangered plants, bro. Oh my gosh!
Dude,
I think it was the puffshrooms.
Yes,
it was actually torture.
Oh my gosh!
Because it would spawn a ton of wizards, and it would just they'd turn it on to a sheep,
Yeah,
your walnuts and everything, so they could just easily get to the plant. So annoying.
Dude, I feel that pain. Trust me. I remember when PvZ 2, it's changed so much. I haven't played it, but I remember you unlocked a key, and you basically could unlock an island, and they wanted you to unlock Pirate Seas, but I remember I unlocked Dark Ages, and it was the worst mistake of my life because it was so hard.
Oh yeah, dude, OGs remember that though. The stinking keys when you beat an island. I think it was when you beat the Gargantua, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a key.
Yeah, it was
I hated when they changed that.
Did they change it?
Yeah, no, they changed it to where it was I think you get every key when you beat the Gargantua on ancient Egypt, I think.
Are you serious?
That's what I thought. I mean, that was years ago when I played. I don't remember the last time I played PvZ and actually restarted it, PvZ 2.
Yeah, I haven't played PvZ 2. I haven't gotten that far in a long time. I've played it recently, but just not far enough. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
And then Garden Warfare, when that came out, I can't believe it's 10, by the way. That's crazy. 10 years old.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man. Holy.
I remember I went to... Sorry, what?
No, you're good. What did you start on with Garden Warfare 1, by the way? Xbox 360?
So I started on the Xbox 360. My mom, she had a friend, and her son just didn't want his 360, and he gave it to me. And I remember one day I was in Walmart, and this was it might have been end of 2014, beginning of 2015. I seen it, and I was like, I know PvZ, this is cool, and I asked my dad to get it, and he did. And we actually got home, and I actually couldn't play it for the first month because I didn't have Xbox Gold, and I didn't know what that was.
That is sad.
And
That's actually sad.
I begged him for it, and he finally let me have it, and I played it, and dude, it was crazy. It was so much fun. I don't remember much from it, but I do remember it was. I had it like dude, so much fun.
For me, it was PS3. When that thing first came out, I think I learned about the launch of all the PvZ games from Zach Scott, because I would always watch his stinking Let's Play videos and everything.
Oh yeah.
Like, what's so sad for BFN is not only do I stinking like almost hate the game entirely, I didn't even know it was coming out. I woke up one morning, I was in middle school, and Zach Scott was just playing the new BFN game. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I
did not know that was a thing.
I remember that. I remember they actually I remember they teased the game, but they literally they put up the trailer the day it came out, which I honestly I disagree with that. Like I don't know why they did that. Like
yeah,
they did not promote the game very well. I literally did not expect it to come out.
Yeah, for sure. But you already know I spent maximum price on it.
Oh yeah,
like everybody else did.
I bought that the day it came out.
Exactly. Yeah, me too.
But yeah, so Garden Warfare 1, I played it, and actually I have a really funny story. So when Garden Warfare 2 came out, they obviously held like that Unicorn Chomper thing where you could you could get Unicorn Chomper if you got max rank on Garden Warfare 1. I was really stupid at the time, and I feel like I would make the same mistake today because it's just me. I read it wrong, and I thought it said I had to get rank 313 on Garden Warfare 2. And I spent like 2 months because I was really trash.
Oh my, dude.
I spent 2 months getting 313, and when I didn't get the Unicorn Chomper, I was so pissed. And I finally read it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had to get it on Garden Warfare 1. And so
I bet
I went back to Garden Warfare 1, and obviously I wasn't able to get it. It's a lot harder to rank up in that game. And
yeah, it is a lot harder. Was it like a time thing? Like, how long did they give you to do that on Garden Warfare 1? Because I'm not gonna lie, it was bad enough that you thought it was Garden Warfare 2, bro. I didn't even know about it at all. I did not know that was a thing.
I think it was about a year they gave us. It was from the day the game came out to like February of 2017 or something like that. So over a little over a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I still remember those times when the game was getting updated. I actually went to Europe. For 2016, and my cousin, I have a cousin in Europe, Hungary. You know where that is?
Oh, you do? Cool.
Yeah, and he had a PC, and the way
if you know where that is,
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know where Hungary is. I'm telling you.
Oh, I thought you said Europe.
No.
I think I know where Europe is. I have no clue where Hungary is.
Yeah, if you know where Europe is, across the world. But yeah, so he had a PC, and this was like June of 2016. I actually had no idea Garden Warfare 2 came out because I didn't have like a phone. And so I seen him playing it, and I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. And I actually bought it with him, and I was so jealous that he got it, and I was so upset. And then when I went home, I kind of forgot about it, and then in December, Christmas of 2016, I got it for Christmas. I got an Xbox the same year, and yeah,
nice.
I actually remember. I remember playing Boss Hunt. Oh my gosh, dude, those times.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, the Boss Hunt, bro.
Yeah.
Also, okay. Call me a stinking fake and a fraud. I have a funny story about Garden Warfare 2. I returned the game. I actually returned the stinking game.
Are you really serious?
Yes. I when I first got the game, I don't know what it was with my younger self, but I actually didn't play it at all for some reason. Returned it to Xbox, or not Xbox, GameStop for like $2. Got $2 for it. And then for my birthday, got it back.
Wow. Why'd you get it back?
Call me a fake and a fraud, bro.
Why'd you get it back?
I just didn't play it.
But no, I mean, why did you get it again?
I don't know. I really don't. I think I was just watching the YouTubers play it, And I was like, okay, I'll get it again.
It was a calling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was calling me.
Dude, those times were great, man. I remember because I hate having to explain this because I hate what I did, but I kind of had to do it. I had a first account, which was the one that my dad made with his email, and the reason I have a second account is because I couldn't change it. On that account, I actually have a lot of the Garden Warfare 1 customizations because I was actually a pretty high rank in Garden Warfare 1, and I have some of the achievements you can't get. I think I only have 2. They're the Cats vs Dinos achievements. I still have those.
Oh yeah.
And I really wish I could transfer them to this account, to my main account.
Oh yeah, I know, right? I think I have all of those on my PS4 because I was on PS4 when I played Garden Warfare 2 at first. I think I'm ranked 1500 on that account. But I had I played Boss Hunt. I played Cats vs Dinos and all that, dude. My gosh, that was so fun.
Yeah, I actually, I think I might have quit the game from like 2017 to mid 2019 up until when I started streaming again, and I think that was like kind of like the golden age of the game. Updates, Rux was actually like
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Town Hall was good. Community events. Actually, I kind of forget how recent some of this stuff was. Like, I started streaming like on my main account in July of 2019. I didn't know that Twilight Chomper
Really?
came out like a couple months before that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
I didn't know
Twilight
that either. I thought
Chomper.
they stopped updating in like 2018.
Nah, Twilight Chomper came out in like 2019. It was a community event.
Oh wow. I think I found your Twitch channel first in like 2020. I think it was, or was it 2021? I don't remember. Dude,
It was a while
time goes
ago.
by so fast now, bro. I just cannot even like remember anything. Remember when anything was. It's crazy.
Tell me about it, bro. It's just how it is.
Yeah. All right, we should probably get to the next topic. Else we're never gonna get off this one.
Hey man, that's cool. All right, so next one I have is is just I kind of want to know like what your play style is. Like, let's hear like some of your favorite characters and classes and why.
All right. So I already know. You already know. If you watch my channel, you know this. Captain Squawk, favorite character in the entire second game. Man's a legend. But for the most part, I mean, when I'm streaming and recording, it depends on what I'm doing. If I just say, if I like just kind of didn't record or stream, just got on the game, I'm probably just picking Foot Soldier. I'm not gonna lie. I need to pick Foot Soldier.
Yeah, honestly,
I play as aggressive as possible.
I can back that. Foot Soldier is a good class, but now that you said Captain Squawk is your favorite character, we kind of have something in common, and that's like two of like the worst characters in the game. Which Captain Squawk isn't bad, but he's definitely not the best.
Oh yeah.
Two of the worst characters in the game, voted by the community, is our favorites. You know, I like Breakfast Brains. You like Captain Squawk.
Breakfast Brains. Yep.
You ever get people like hating on you for that?
Well, I mean, I try to reverse the hate, which is why I did the Squawking Dead, where I got all my viewers to be Captain Squawk. But I mean, I'm pretty convincing. You know, I try and convince them, but if they want to be convinced, I just show them gameplay, hit every shot, definitely don't miss any of them, and you know how it is. Do really good.
Honestly,
I suck. My aim sucks.
I honestly like Captain Squawk. I like the feel of him. Like I like the feel of.
That's what I'm saying.
If you hit a shot and they're low enough, it's just an instant kill.
Yeah, and when you get the reloads too, I mean, the reloads are crazy. Sometimes they don't even have time to get behind a wall in time.
Yeah. I actually, I had a period of time where every time I streamed, I would like play Squawk, like not purposefully, like I would just pick him, and I was actually amazing with him. Like I remember one time there was a stream where I literally topped the leaderboards with Squawk. I got most kills. I had like 50, and I went beast mode that game. And I'm not the greatest player. And back then, I was actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, not to shout out a video or anything. I'm just using an example. There is a video on my channel where I played Squawk, and I was thinking dominating, bro. Holy cow! There was just one point or clip in the video where I was at a capture point on like the Time Park map, and I got like 10 kills in 1 minute. It was crazy. Just back to back.
Damn.
And I feel like characters like Squawk is like one of the only characters you can do that with, because you can stay far back enough and still do enough damage.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, realistically, like Breakfast Brains and Squawk and all the like the lower tier characters, they're still good. It's just you kind of need to know how to play them. Like the reason why the good characters are good is because they're like you don't need a lot of skill to play them. I mean, they're still just easily just better in any way, but it's just like I feel like I have a video of me getting 89 kills with Breakfast Brains, and I just feel like I'm not able to do that with other characters. 89. I actually have gotten. Yeah, dude,
I don't think I've ever even gotten that many with anything on console.
I've gotten 100 before, but I might have said it in a video. My stream crashed, and there was no proof of it. And bro, I know that's the biggest excuse ever, but it did happen. But yeah, I do have documented proof of me getting 89. It was crazy. I actually remember one of the guys, my streams, dude, way back then. This was like 2020. The guy he went as Ice Cactus in one of the attempts, and I had like 80. And we were on the last point, and he kept killing me with Ice Cactus. And I was like, bro.
I
was like, dude.
Dude, That's like points like that. Like I love my viewers, bro. But when stuff like that happens, even if they don't mean it, I'm gonna get mad at you. I'm sorry. Like I
Yeah.
don't know what you want me to do.
I mean, the guy, like, I'm still cool with him. I haven't talked to him in a while. He was like a troll, but he he knew I wasn't gonna take it
I know
too
exactly
serious.
what you
Like,
mean.
I was upset, but
Yeah.
like it was all in fun. I didn't care that much.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean with that. A lot of my viewers are just like they're there, they're loyal, they like the channel, but they troll the heck out of me, bro. I swear.
That's just kind of
So
that's
much.
that's just part of being a YouTuber. That
Yeah,
just happens.
but I mean, if they didn't, it wouldn't really be that fun. So
yeah, exactly. We love you, trolls. Just not the ones that try to get your address.
Yeah, but that kind of troll I don't really like. But I mean, I guess it's America. I don't know.
Do you have like a favorite class? Like if you like were to go on like any side, plants and zombies.
I'm not gonna lie. Recently, zombies has been all-star and scientist. I mean, we gotta pick one. So I'll say scientist actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the shotgun combo combined with just being able to teleport is just kind of crazy to me. It makes it so fun. So I love fast-paced stuff, and that is just like as fast as you can go. It's crazy. I like it. All-star is fun too because it's I don't know. You can survive long enough to get more playtime.
Yeah.
With their tackle dummies and everything. I used to think tackle dummy was such a useless ability until I realized it's to actually like block.
It actually is like a lot. Yeah, exactly. Like tackle dummy is actually a really good ability because it can literally just block out like ZPG bean bomb. Like if you use it right, it can literally just deflect those abilities. Not deflect, but it just completely negates their damage. And I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like I've had times where a beam bomb just spawns in because it happens a lot, and just click tackle dummy without even thinking, and it just saved my life. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know, dude. That happens plenty of times.
Also, back to Squawk for a second. I actually remember when they did those the character showcases. Remember that? And
oh my! I actually, dude, you just unlocked that for me. Yeah, I do remember that.
I know. Yeah, Squawk was actually one of those, and that's how I first found him. I bought him because you could buy him.
Yeah, dude, I was just about to say that. Yeah, you could just buy him.
Yep. They could have him in the sticker shop on the character showcase, and I actually bought him. I think it was like $100,000. I think.
No, I actually think you could just buy him from the customization booth. I think that was the feature. I think you literally could just press like RB to buy.
Wait, you might be right.
Yeah, I think you could actually just buy him straight from that.
Dude, that was crazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. Stuff like that. Like, do they have to like be active in order to like have stuff like that happen?
I really do miss
like
that type of stuff, dude. Dude, character showcases were amazing. Like I remember one of them was Frozen Citron, and I remember he used to be broken. Like I think, bro, he was hitting like 12 and freezing. I prime like being stupid right now. Probably never happened, but I remember me going crazy with him. Like he was amazing. I think I did buy him.
I don't remember because I never really liked Citron. I still don't really like Citron. Yeah. I do remember. Remember Turbo Twister though, bro? Old Turbo Twister. Holy.
Yeah, like 8 damage.
What did it do? Like 13? Was it 8? I think there was a point where it did like 13. I swear.
It might have.
There was a point where it was actually ridiculous. Like you could actually just like kill somebody with it. It was crazy.
And now it's just trash.
No, it's 1.
That's a great topic. I really hate how they just nerfed Turbo Twister so bad. And like. I do actually. Do you remember when it wasn't actually that long ago that they changed it? Do you remember when Super Brains had only 1 kick?
No, I don't remember that actually.
You don't remember that? Super Brains actually only had 1 kick before, and then they changed it to 2 for some reason, like out of nowhere. I don't even remember when.
Dude. Just so weird how our minds remember stuff like that. Like for some reason, I can remember the hero showcase, or the character showcase, and all that, but I can't remember stuff like that. It's so weird. Like it just picks random stuff, and other stuff it just tosses in the trash can.
Going as Squawk, by the way.
I don't remember that at all. Oh, you are? Yeah. I should probably play Squawk, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we should.
I just don't want to get yelled at by my viewers because I'm playing a maxed out character. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna do it.
Squawk Nation.
This is the best map for him too.
But yeah, I remember Super Brains had 1 kick, and he was good, but the second kick really just made him so much better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like honestly, after finding out how to do the Super Brains kick, and then you like leap off, like you know that trick where you can like jump off the ground with your kick.
Yeah,
and
you bunny hop kind of with it. Yeah.
After that, Super Brains has just been one of the best classes. Like there's just so many things in this game that the devs didn't intend to add that you can do, like bean jumping.
Behind you.
What's behind me?
It's camping spawn. It's hovering over my corpse.
What? What is? Fucking shark or something? What are you talking about?
Yes, it's something. It's devouring our teammates whole, bro. Please.
Oh my gosh. Like Jaws. We're on the moon.
I'm taking them out. I'm not gonna make it now.
No.
Okay,
Wait.
anyway, that's what we were talking about. Alright, I survived. Anyway.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Like features like you don't notice, at least I don't notice, like features that I do that if I didn't know how to do them or they weren't in the game, I would literally have such a struggle playing, like beam jumping, the super brains kick thing, like all those things. Like I do so much that I don't even realize that they're exploits. It's just part of the game.
Know who actually stuff like that. I want to know who actually figured that out. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like in any video game too, not just this one. Glitches were to do the most specific thing.
I know,
How
dude.
in the world?
Like for example,
like
the morph glitch. Like you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
How in the world does somebody figure out how to do that?
I don't know. And I just saw on YouTube the other day a new like infinite coin glitch, and you have to like respawn, play as this character, switch team. Like, how do you figure that out? That is the most random thing.
Well, I actually I was actually thinking about that, and Garden Warfare 2, like there's a similarity between all those types of glitches, and they all include like respawning and switching themes. I honestly think people, what they do is they just do something and they just see if it works. And honestly, like this game is really buggy. There's just a lot of and people have been playing the game for like 8+ years now, so people kind of know how the bugs work. I think they kind of just like figure it out, like because it kind of has like an algorithm in a way on how the bugs work.
I think so, yeah.
Like a lot of bugs like that.
I
don't know. It's
that makes sense.
It's really weird. I'm just surprised people figure that type of stuff out.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. There's like an absurd amount of bugs in this game. It's kind of crazy. There's a bald Twilight Chomper after me right now. I'm terrified. Please stop.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
The balding Twilight Chomper. Oh, there's one coming into my spawn. He's coming to kill me. No, he's not. I think I'm just tweaking.
Dude, there's like 3 of them. What is going on?
There we go. He's gone. All right. Next thing is actually something pretty recent, surprisingly, in the community. The anti-cheat and mods. Like, what do you think about the anti-cheat? Anti-cheat.
Oh, yes. Yes. So, honestly, I think it's really good for just the standard person that wants to play on Garden Warfare Online, obviously, because no more thinking cringe words. But at the same time, let's be honest, this game isn't getting updated anymore, and the only real original thing you could have was mods. Not online, just, character mods in the backyard, like solo play and stuff like that, like boss hunt. It's just I don't know. I think it just kind of makes it more bland now that we don't have that, but at the same time, it's just an obvious 50-50, really. Like, I couldn't really tell you if I would have done it or not. I feel like they could have, if they weren't like as lazy as they were, they could have made some sort of like way of being able to do one but not the other. I don't know.
Well, I personally have the same opinion about it as you do, but I just think that it's just so sad that they can't even make an anti-cheat. Like it just shows how little they care about this game. And
yeah,
and there was actually a post on the official forum about asking if like boss hunt could return, and someone actually responded.
That's what I was going to talk about. Yeah,
and they just basically said no, they can't. And I'm just like, I'm wondering like why, like.
I know.
Is it that
it's
difficult?
Always the community managers. Okay, I hate to cut you off, but it's always the community managers for every game that come up with the good idea, and I feel like the dev team just shuts it down.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't want to keep bringing up Clash of Clans, but it's the same thing for Clash of Clans. The community manager posts all these ideas as like quote unquote memes, but the community actually likes it, but they don't add it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like gaming companies need to listen more to their community rather than just doing what they want. Okay, listen. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm having voice crack. I'm starting. It is what it is. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do.
Hey, we're tired.
Can't do anything about it.
We're tired. It's fine. I get it. I've actually had an idea, and again, I'm not like smart with like game development, but I actually thought like some of these like modders, they're actually very talented in what they do. And I was thinking like, what if like they just got hired and like imagine like a world where modders were the ones running the game.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I do feel like because I've downloaded some of those mods and I've done some of them. Some of them definitely overdo it like a ton. And I know it's just, you know, we're adding more stuff and making cool stuff, more stuff to use and all that.
Yeah, like the Minecraft mod.
So stupid. Yeah, I'm sticking Minecraft mod. That's cool. I'm talking about more like the characters that just make absolutely zero sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like they tried to add a new variant, but it's the most like broken thing or the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, no, honestly, like mention the Minecraft mod now. Like that mod was so cool. It was like so weird. Obviously, it could be in any game, not just Garden Warfare 2, but it just like it was, and dude, fucking, oh my god, spike weed, bro. It was just so cool to like, dude, there was building in it, like literally you could literally build in it. It was crazy.
I watched that video when you uploaded it. I watched part of it. Dude, the way they animated that was so good. How the heck did they do that?
That's what I mean. Like, how do you do that? If any modders are watching this, could you explain that?
Yeah, tutorial.
Well, I mean, yeah. Could you explain that? Oh, yeah, I write this line of code here, and I write this line of code. Like, it's a little harder than it sounds to explain.
I always question that too because I thought it was Frosty Mod Manager that did everything, but I just refuse to believe they're making stuff like that in Frosty Mod Manager. There's gotta be something else. Like Frosty Mod Manager was like changing parts of files that were already in there. I didn't think you could just add stuff like that.
I know. I really don't understand how any of that works. And that's what I mean. Like, dude, there's so many complex mods out there that again, like, I don't know if that's the same. I mean, I'd assume it would be, but like, imagine a world where like, let's say like 10 modders were running the game, making updates. That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. But that would be really cool, actually. As long as they stick to it. I mean, I'm not saying any company has to stick to a certain game until they can collapse, but when you have an actual community that's still asking you to do stuff, I feel like it's kind of like destined that you should respond in some sort of positive way. I mean, I know anti-cheat and everything, but still kind of cringe that mods are going away too.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're still here because the anti-cheat actually just doesn't work. And that's like a thing is like they don't put any. You didn't know that?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
Nope. Apparently, someone just bypassed it like in 5 minutes and it just doesn't work. It doesn't fix anything. And so there's mods are here to stay, and yeah, that's another thing is they just don't care enough to put a good anti-cheat in. It literally got bypassed that fast.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's actually like hilarious but sad. Oh my gosh, dude.
It's yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, on one hand, I'm happy.
When is somebody gonna come out with the anti-cheat mod where it blocks the other one?
Yeah, exactly. We gotta get a modder to make an anti-cheat.
It's a never-ending war. It's a never-ending war.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I just really hate the mistreatment of the game, especially dude. This community is so loyal.
Yeah, I know. I mean, dude, look at the screen right now. It's 10 p.m. and we've got no rank plates in here. Like, there's actual new players. And you already know it's not people that have played before because that bracelet 395 is not someone's alt account. Like, there's no way someone creates another account and names it that. So that is just a brand new person playing the game. It's crazy.
I know, dude. And I still actually do see a lot of people still playing. You know, it's very common to still see people playing this game that are brand new. It's actually kind of crazy how many people still play this game that are new.
Yeah.
And it really is just like, it's just sad because like this game, all the new players, you know, they think it's a good game and then they come in and no updates, nothing new, and then they get bored and then they leave.
No updates. They get electro peas, jumping 5,000 feet in the air, ZPG'd from across the map, taunted on, put in this PvZ montage. Yeah.
And then they see a morph walking over them. They're like, "What am I looking at? I'm getting off."
Yeah. I've seen, dude. I've had streams where that Torchwood like thing just appears, and it's terrifying, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, I get you. I used to do that. I used to be a. Unfortunately, I used to be a morpher back when I was very
Let's be
immature.
honest. Everybody has done something like that.
Oh yeah.
Let's be sticking honest.
Yeah, and honestly, like I don't blame people. Like it's fun.
On Noah's video right here, completely stinking unedited. I'm saying it right now. I modded online on PC a couple times. I'm saying it.
Oh my God!
Right here.
Crucify him
right now. Okay.
Get him out of here.
I'm saying it a couple times.
Get this man out of here. You're off. You're out.
Completely honest. Okay.
I'm not uploading this now that you said that. You're out of here. Get out. Get out.
Listen, it was a couple of times. All I did was play All Star and put my damage at 500. It's not that overpowered. It's not, okay? Anytime it sounds so bad now that I say it out loud. Anytime someone disrespected me, I would just shoot them one time and they would collapse. It's pretty funny.
Oh my God, dude. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I did
it for one day, I promise. I didn't do it any times after that. I was done.
Surprisingly, I actually never modded online, and the only reason is because my computer is too bad that I literally can't. My computer would crash. Like literally, like any mod for me was the game crasher for me. Like anytime I installed a mod and tried to play it online, my computer would just explode basically internally.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have but
yeah. That reminds me of when I actually like when I first started getting like content creating again on Garden Warfare. I actually started on PC. I just like kind of had like an ad or something for Garden Warfare. I saw a video, it just appeared on my recommended, and just was like, oh yeah, let me start playing that game again. And started on PC, and the modding was really, really bad. I don't know how the modding is recently because I haven't played in forever on PC, but the modding was so bad. And when you stream it, you know, they get to see. I'm not gonna give names here, but they get to see your reaction and stuff. You know, it was terrible. And it went from like trolling to just crash his game every single time he gets on.
Yeah, I actually I have a lot of requests saying to like start playing on PC, which if I had a good computer, I probably would more, but I don't. And also just the fact that it's just like I really don't feel like going into a lobby and just having to be like, okay, is this the lobby where my computer explodes or
yeah,
which obviously won't happen, yeah. But you know, I'm just saying like dramatic effects.
What are you talking about, man? It adds a whole nother level to the game, bro. Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
No, but for real though. Yeah, I've had people ask me to like they're like PC stream one. It's like, yeah, that person is gonna mod the second I get online. I like there's no other reason for them to ask you that question. What PC do you have, by the way?
So oh my God, I'm gonna clown for this. So I have an Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop.
Okay, so that's actually a beast right there. I'm not gonna clown you for that.
Well,
I absolutely love that thing.
It actually
that was. Do you want
silence?
No, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say. I think you told me you had that one time.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You had that.
That thing was a beast. I mean, I got a newer one, and I actually stuck with it. I stuck with the Acer Nitro 5. I got a better one though. It has 32 gigabyte RAM, I think. I don't know all the specs on it, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. I have to be honest with you. I'm disappointed in this one. My older one, although the specs were worse, actually performed better. I'm being serious.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I mean, this one does good. It does a job very well, but my older one was just no matter what you did to that thing, it would just work like perfectly.
Yeah, for actually like for like 2.5 years after I got my computer, it did not slow down at all, and like I could literally like I could play GTA. Like it wasn't well actually as a matter of fact, my friend has like a really good gaming setup, and for some reason Garden Warfare was the only game that didn't run well for him. He could play like GTA on max graphics on shaders, and Garden Warfare 2 was the only one that didn't work, and I had that problem. It actually it does work, but it's very laggy because you know like when you're recording on PC, like you have to use your RAM to run like the OBS and stuff. It just like it just freezes up and lags a lot, and it's just not worth it until I invest in another computer, which I probably won't. I mean, I don't see the need to. I get stuff done with this one anyway.
Yeah.
But until I do that, I'm probably not gonna be playing on PC for some time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, even if you gave me thinking like $3 grand right now, the last thing I would spend it on is getting a desktop setup.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what it is, but I can't get on video games unless I'm streaming or recording and play as much as I used to anymore. I don't know what it is. Like it just isn't as fun for me for some reason.
I
Like I used to
completely
be able to
agree.
get on. Yeah, I used to be able to get on, play like 6 hours straight, even if my friends weren't on, even if they weren't on, just play by myself. I just can't do that now. Like an hour maximum is all I can do.
Yeah, and that's actually why like I took a lot of breaks from recording, but I kind of
Hmm.
found a new interest in it. Obviously, with making this new series, it actually helps me out because
Yeah.
not editing the video is just such a big help to put out a video that I don't have to edit, and people
Oh
like it.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
You help me out with this one actually, because I'm not gonna lie, I need a video to get out this weekend. It's probably gonna be it.
yeah. Um, it's just I don't know. I really just this is probably the only game that I actually like play. I'm not like a really big
Mhm.
like gamer anymore. I actually really used to be into it. Like into like because
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if you probably heard of Subnautica.
Yeah, Subnautica. I actually had that for a little bit. I saw your videos on that. Those are cool.
Yeah, I actually got into that a little bit ago, and that got me back into
Mhm.
gaming for some time, and then I stopped, and then Garden Warfare 2 is like that
Yeah.
game I just come back to all the time because it was like
Yeah.
main reason is probably because it was like my childhood game, and it just never really
Hmm.
left my life.
Yeah. That's what
Assuming
I'm
that's
saying too. I can't if I'm gonna play any game nowadays, it's gonna be a game I played when I was younger. I
oh
can't. All
yeah
these newer games, I just don't really like them.
yeah dude
It's just
no
everything.
creativity, absolutely none.
Exactly. And I hate to be the stinking record player because everybody else says this, but it really is all like for money nowadays. It really is with video games. There's nothing good.
And if it's not for money, people honestly don't like it. Like that's another thing is people say like every game is the same, but they buy into, like the Call of Duties every year and the 2K games. Like they're the
Exactly. Yeah.
ones like feeding the problem. And I always tell everybody, I was like, if you don't have to, don't get it. Because it will make game
Exactly.
companies have to be creative again to start making better games. But unfortunately for
Yeah.
now, it's not going
Uh-huh.
to change.
And I think unfortunately what like they know that too when they're making the games like that. And they may make it so it's like, okay, if you have this Call of Duty, well, it's gonna be dumb because of course you can't play with somebody else if you have a different Call of Duty game. But you know what I mean? They try and make it so it's like in order to do something, you have to buy the new game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm not gonna lie. You use Filmora still to edit your videos, right?
Yeah.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I swear they make older versions run slower so that you want to buy the new one. I'm saying it right now.
Yes.
Like I've had so many
100%.
crashes.
And I think a thing about Filmora, which we probably shouldn't talk about this very very much, but
Yeah.
they make you. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they're making me pay for the new upgrade. I'm like, I bought a lifetime warranty. Why do I need to pay for an update?
Exactly.
So I didn't pay for it. I was
Exactly.
like, that's misleading. Why would you make me pay for an update
Yeah.
when I bought the lifetime warranty? So I'm still on an older version. There's no reason to
Mhm.
I don't need
Yeah.
to update.
There really is no reason. I got everything I need. Yeah, let's not talk about it too much, but I'm just gonna say like companies that do that, I get it, but you're just proving you care nothing about nothing but the money. Like that's literally it. Just get the person to buy your newest thing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I remember one time I updated Filmora, and it was actually worse. For some reason, they just like changed.
Mhm.
It was maybe like
Dude, I could never
when I started, they just changed so
Yeah.
much for no reason.
upgrade mine, dude. If I upgraded it and the layout was a tiny bit different, I quit.
Exactly.
Like, I cannot.
It's just
learn
muscle
that whole
memory
layout
now.
again, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I need to do this. I go here. Like, if I do that again, like learn everything. Holy,
Yeah.
Don't
It's
know if I
basically
could
like
do that.
learning to walk again, kind of,
exactly. Yep.
but a lot less extreme.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the thing with games. I'm all right with microtransactions, but I hate games that make it super difficult or it the only way. So, for example, like Star Wars Battlefront is also like another game similar to
Mhm.
Garden Warfare. Like, I don't think it gets updates anymore, and it's made by EA, which
Yeah,
is
no.
another thing.
Yeah. Yep. It's
I remember watching a video where you had to grind so much. So, like, I think, oh my god, it was like 500 hours, which 500 hours is like a 16th of a year. It's a lot of time.
Jeez, dude.
That's and yeah, you had to grind like I think it was like 500 or 750 hours to unlock all characters, or you could just buy it for like $150, which is good, but like some people are like, oh, at least they give you the option to buy it. Why would they make it that much time spent just to unlock all the characters? That is ridiculous.
That is why they do it, so that they can price it like that.
And that's what I'm saying.
If it wasn't that long,
that's so wrong.
They couldn't price it that high because nobody would buy it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's so wrong. Why? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, like when I play Garden Warfare, like, I want to play my favorite character. Like, obviously you don't unlock all characters at the same time, but imagine you had to play for 500 hours to unlock like all the characters. Like, that's ridiculous.
That's probably like generally the greatest take I've heard about microtransactions. Like, I don't mind them either, but don't make it so it's like you're almost pressured to buy it.
Exactly.
Like, it's like 500 hours of my life. Heck no, $150 down.
I think
don't do stuff like that. I
think a perfect balance is like, because I always see, like, I play Clash of Clans regularly. Like, back to Clash of Clans.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I actually do play Clash regularly. And I'm Town Hall 11, and obviously upgrades take a bit. They cost a lot.
Yep.
You don't have to buy the pass, but it just gives you an extra boost. And I bought the pass, and it's also $7. It's like a little bit, but it gives you enough to where you feel like it's like money well spent because it gives you a boost, but you don't need the boost. It's just there.
Exactly. Dude, you put that exactly what I was going to say. I was literally going to say, make microtransactions the thing that gives you like a boost. Like, oh, I want a boost. Here I go. Like, don't make me like pressured to buy it. You put that so well. Holy cow.
Yeah. And obviously, it is hard to make good microtransactions because if you give the people who pay a boost, they're obviously going to have a competitive advantage over you. In a game like Clash, not really, because you're matched with people.
Because you're evenly matched.
But if it's like an online game, like that's different. Like that's something I don't like. I don't like people paying and they're basically having an easier time killing me because they spent money. Like I want to be able to play the game. And
we're gonna have a quick segment in this video where I rant about Clash of Clans upgrade times. Why at Town Hall 13, when I upgrade my elixir storage, Supercell, does it take a week? It is literally storing my loot. Why does it take a week?
Wait, what Town Hall are you?
Town Hall 13 now.
Oh my dude, yeah, I have a friend. He's Town Hall 15. Dude, oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I forget what it was. It was like his elixir. No, it wasn't his elixir pump. I think it was his one of his storages. It was like 2.5 weeks, and I'm like, bro, what?
Dude, my goodness, dude.
That's where it starts to get extreme. I think they should do something where like you could like save up gems and like let's say like 5,000 gems one time lifetime spend to half time every single upgrade. I think that'd be like a really there's a lot of cool things they can do with that.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I mean they do events here and there, like hammer gyms like that, where stuff is half price or stuff doesn't take as long to upgrade, stuff like that. But yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. I think too on their one of their updates, someone asked them about the upgrade times, and they said they're actually like capping them out.
Yeah,
I think at Town Hall 16 or something. So like they can't go past a certain. I don't know though.
Because eventually, like I think to upgrade your Town Hall to 15 to 16 is the longest upgrade. It's like dude, it's probably like almost a month. It's probably like 3 weeks to a month to almost a month. I mean, like realistically, like let's say like 5 years down the road, 6 years down the road, Town Hall 20. What you're gonna wait 2 months for your upgrade for your Town Hall to upgrade? Like that's ridiculous,
bro. I'm not gonna have time to grind for that, bro.
Exactly. Like and at that point, nobody's gonna play the game. Like I actually just got back into Clash of Clans because I didn't want to wait for my upgrades. I got bored. Like I just didn't want to.
That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. When you're waiting for upgrades, that's what makes that game. That's their issue. It's a great game. It's like Pusey. I found it on the App Store, downloaded it. Like that. But it's waiting for the upgrades because, especially, I mean, Town 11. Yeah, you get long upgrades, but especially at my level, it's like, what do I do when I have the maximum amount of loot? I'm upgrading everything possible, and I have to wait a whole week in order to be able to do anything else. Like, it gets stale. It definitely does, for sure.
100%. All right, so I think that was... Oh, my God. Yeah, bro, it's almost been 45 minutes already. It's crazy.
I know.
The next one, the fourth one, is actually, like, I want to talk about... First off, what's your like favorite game mode? Like what are some of your picks? Like if any game mode, like town hall game modes, anything.
Easily, honestly, out of all of them, like every time, like old ones too. I mean, including old ones are only ones that are currently active. Like your town hall and all that.
Let's go currently active. Why not?
Okay, currently active. Honestly, kind of sounds cringe, but Legends of the Brawl, I'd say, is the best town hall game mode. I think it's just really, really fun. To be honest, I have all legendaries. It literally just makes a legendary fight. See what I did there? Pretty good. And yeah, yeah. Regular game modes don't gnome bomb solos easily. Gnome bomb is insane.
Oh yeah. I've been in a gnome bomb game where I got 2 characters to level 10, which is
no, dude. Oh my god,
so many kills.
I remember that. Unless another memory, back in like a long time ago on Gunner for 2, me and a few friends were playing gnome bomb. The game lasted so long, my friend had to like leave and go do something with his parent or something. And we were thinking like, oh my gosh, 50,000, 80,000 coins, you know? We didn't know there was a coin cap back then. And I got 20 grand for like 2 hours of gnome bomb.
Oh my
it was ridiculous.
Gosh. Yeah. I thought you were going to say that he left and he came back and he was still going.
Honestly, that would have been pretty funny. I would have believed it.
I actually,
but yeah, not.
I had a couple streams way back then where I'd play and I get matched up with a lot of max ranks. And the thing they like to do, which honestly is kind of cool, is like they like to just get a ton of them in there and they just like to make the gnome bomb games last as long as possible. Like they literally just don't pick up the gnome and they just kill each other.
Yeah.
And I actually had like a 4-hour stream one time, and it was like,
oh my gosh.
It was
one
2 gnome bomb games. No, it was 2.
Oh, 2 gnome bomb games. I was gonna say 1.
Yeah. Holy. And I think after a while, the server just honestly might just stop.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. What was the other thing? I don't know. I don't know. Gnome bomb is just more unique to me. Turf is fun, but once you like play it for a couple matches in a row, it gets pretty boring for me.
Yeah, it is really good for coins though. Like just like 21,000 right now.
Yeah. Let's talk about the stinking best game mode in PvZ history though on Garden Warfare.
Taco. Yeah, Taco.
You already know.
100% all day.
Yep.
The thing that I think is good about Taco Bandits is that there's 3 tacos and the zombies are trying to take them. But in my eyes, I really don't know if Capture the Taco is better, because Capture the Taco is different because both sides are taking each other's tacos.
Capture the flag, yeah. That's a good point actually.
I really don't know. I really do enjoy Taco Time though. Like honestly, Taco Bandits. I just want to go back on Garden Warfare sometimes and play it. And I'm really happy that it's still live on Garden Warfare.
What's so sad is I'll tell you right now, it's actually not. And you can find a game. Yeah, you can find a game here and there where you get like a few people, but it's not the same when you're sitting at the taco stand as a plant and you're just hearing birds chirping. There's like no one coming for the tacos at all, bro. But yeah, it's sad. It's kind of dead. And I don't understand that, because I could have sworn, like, if you ask most people right now, they'd probably agree with you that Taco Bandits was like their favorite game mode back then.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why there's so few people that play it now, but
yeah, it's really it's a shame.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you bring up a good point. The Capture the Flag on Gunner for 2 for the Taco game mode is really good, but Taco Bandits, I don't know. It's actually a really good argument there, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh, freaking!
Like, I like the old one, but
yeah, I don't know. I really do like about Capture the Tacos that you can play in the backyard. Like I just love how open it is there.
Oh, I love that.
It's a thing
Not
I
even
really
just
like.
Capture Taco, yeah, but any game mode that you can play in the backyard, so fun.
100%. I think the backyard is actually like an amazing map. Like unintentionally, they made the best online map.
It should just be a map for like rotation and team vanquish.
Because like it's so open.
Like, honestly,
the thing I like about it is it feels so open, but also there's so many things you can hide behind. Like there's literally just like walls. Like you can literally just hide behind walls.
We do love walls, bro, and shooter games. They're very helpful.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I don't know. I like both equally, basically. Probably.
No, that's a good argument though. Yeah, they're both really good.
Another thing about sorry, what?
Oh yeah, and I was just gonna say I feel like in Taco Bandits and Gunner for one, the Plants was like a lot more overpowered. I feel like in that game mode, like I genuinely feel like there was so many times because if you just have a team full of chompers, there's really not much they can do. And pea shooters too is just like spamming the beam ups and everything. I can remember how hard it was to actually just get a taco from that game mode.
Yeah, plants were
But
really on. You know, they were OP in that
pretty
game.
ridiculous, yeah. Plus, there wasn't even like a radius where you couldn't place spike leads or potato mines either. I don't think.
Yeah.
So if you had a ton of spike leads and potato mines, it was crazy.
Another thing about game modes is, what do you think about like the story in Garden Warfare 2, like the quests and leaf quests and stuff?
Would you believe me if I told you I have not completed all of those? That's my answer. I on this account, I have not completed every single one. I think it's cool because they're kind of like showcasing the new characters and giving them like a lore behind them and all that. But I'll be honest, I have not completed them.
Wait, have you played Infinity Time?
Oh, you're talking about oh, I thought you were talking about the rose and the corn and the citron and all that. But
No,
yeah, I've done
yeah.
ones.
Like, have you played?
Oh,
wait, so wait, how have you played Infinity Time then?
Wait. Yeah, wait. Do you have to do those ones to do Infinity Time?
I think you
I
do.
thought it was
Yeah.
just the back.
No, yeah.
Do
I
you?
think yeah.
I thought it was the Dave bot ones.
Nah, you got to do those two.
Wait,
and
maybe you're right.
Yeah.
No, because no, I do. I have an active quest report to Agent Corn right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, that's actually sad.
Yeah.
It's actually so sad to look at.
I don't know. I think that I wouldn't even call it a story. I just call it extra quest. There's no story behind it, but people like to call it story.
True.
I liked those quests. I liked doing them. Honestly, it just gave like a feel. Like every once in a while, like I'll just play one of the quests because it just makes me feel like it just because you get so tied up with just playing multiplayer. It's just something different.
Yeah, exactly. It's just something different.
And I
always tell people. Oh no, you go first. You were talking.
Like I really like how they added things like the Butterhawk. You know, like the corn plane. Mm-hmm. I just think they could have done so much more with those little things they added. Like I don't know why they didn't. Just made it into one.
I just think it was one of those things, kind of with EA, where it was just like, or PopCap. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to get into the EA PopCap drama because honestly, I don't know enough about it. It was just one of those things with Garden Warfare. There you go, where it was just like they had a lot of attention to detail and a lot of things they did, but some of the things is kind of just like, if it's good enough, put it out there anyway. And that's where I think you're coming from, where you're saying it could have been better because it could have been, but as long as it was good enough for them, they just kind of released it.
It's not that it could have been better. It's just there was so much more potential. Like the quest itself, like I like doing them, but there was just so much potential. Like why not add like a game mode with that includes like the Butterhawk? Like there's just so many things. Like we'll never see it again. Basically, like they added it in one quest and we'll just never see it again.
Yeah, true.
Just so annoying how they do that, man.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say. I forgot. I've forgotten.
I have forgotten.
Dementia.
Yep.
All right, next topic. The last one, I think.
All right. Garden Warfare 3 and the future of PvZ.
Oh boy. Here we go. All right. However, okay, nobody comment anything rude, please. I'm sorry. This is just my opinion. It's never gonna happen. It's over. What do you think? I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Never.
I've made my opinion on this a few times. I mean, just like everybody else, my hopes were like definitely up when I saw the community manager saying we should add the rotation back, we should do all that. I just don't think the resources are there to create a whole other game, at least not anytime soon. Like we're talking like a long time away. And everything you've been seeing, like with the leaked files of Garden Warfare 3 and all that, just in case anybody thought those were real, those are all completely fake. It's just cringe people making it look real. It's not.
Clickbait.
It's not real. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten fooled by it too. Like when they had that I don't know who posted. They posted like quote unquote leaked footage of like Garden Warfare 3 being developed or something. And it was actually just like BFN gameplay before it released or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But
I don't think there's ever going to be a Garden Warfare 3, and honestly, the future of PvZ as a whole is just like not even just Garden Warfare. I honestly think this franchise, I have like I've learned over the years that having a positive outcome is a good thing to have, but it's normally in the state of the game and how it is, it's probably not going to be anything. Because I mean, over the last 5 years, EA has shown us that they just do not give a shit at all.
True. Sadly.
And
yeah.
It's sad, but it's just the reality of it, and unfortunately, this happens to a lot of games. It's just not known because they die off. And it is really sad, like Team Fortress 2 and Star Wars and stuff like that. Like all those games, like they just die off, and it is really sad because
you mentioned that.
The people that are into those games are actually like really into them, and they really want to see them get popular again. But unfortunately, they don't.
That's kind of what I've been saying too. I feel like, I mean, not to make a pun here, we're on Moonbase Z, but it's basically like the game's just kind of floating there, and wherever the community like takes it is where it's actually gonna go, which I guess is kind of cool in the way. But kind of going back to the anti-cheat thing, now that mods aren't gonna be a thing, the creativity is definitely gonna die down, So I don't know. We're kind of sitting there floating around. It's a game, We get new people. People leave and come back. It's just kind of there. Honestly, that makes you question if he'll ever die. That guy's corpse flew. Holy cow! It makes you think. Makes you think if this game's actually ever gonna die. Like, I honestly have no answer to that. I don't know.
I was thinking about that. I wonder what will happen if the servers just randomly just stop working and they never fix it.
Oh, dude, that's actually, bro. That's such a good question. What the heck?
Honestly, I don't think that they would stop fixing the servers. I think that the servers literally just stop working, they'd fix it. I genuinely believe that.
Really?
I do think
the anti-cheat thing, I know it's not like high quality or like, full effort or something. That does sound like something they could actually do, yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. The future of PvZ in general, like the tower defense games, like I just seen the PvZ 3 trailer. It came out. I actually look up when the actual launch was. Plans for Zombies 3.
I saw that
recently. It
also.
Sorry, yeah, you can continue.
Oh no, you're good.
January 17th, 2024. The game soft launch. They were working on it for like 2 or 3 years, that we know of, and people hate it still after it completely launched fully. People hated it still.
I don't want to be selfish, and it's not like I'm dying to play PvZ 3, but it'd be cool to make a video on it, Can we release it in the United States of stinking America?
Yeah, where like most players probably are.
USA-based company, but please, bro. Like, I have to wait. And then they think before it even releases, like, any chance of it getting to the USA, it's shut down. It's gone.
Exactly.
Oh, PvZ 3 is under construction. It's like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Didn't even get a chance to play it.
I know. I was actually gonna make a video on it when it soft launched, and then I just never got to it because I mean, the game was basically dead at that point. It was just, there was no point.
I don't even think I made it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't think I made a video on. Oh no, I did actually. When I first started playing when I first started doing content again, I made a video on it because I was playing any Stick PvZ thing, anything related to it.
Yeah, that's me. That rose is me. No,
bro. Yep, he's gone.
But yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good question. That's a good question to end it on. I don't know. I feel like honestly, it's gonna be an infinite recycle of like just old people leaving the game, new people joining it.
Yeah. I don't know.
When World War III happens, it might be over.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why they haven't made, Garden Warfare 3. It's because World War 3 hasn't happened.
Maybe they know something. Do they know something, Noah? They might know something. There's a rank 1, by the way. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was good talk, dude. It's almost been an hour. It's been 59 minutes. Here, let's wait a minute so it comes to an hour. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Another thing I want to add is like, I just hate how they act like they listen to the community, but in reality, it's just not anything the community wants at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with PvZ 3 especially, yeah, because they would like say in their what do you want to call it? Their summaries or paragraphs, or whatever, when they would put it back into like closed beta or whatever, they would say we, you know, took into account what the community said and wanted, and they implemented it into the next launch. But I never saw that anywhere, like at all.
I know. I just don't understand how they can be so. They can lie straight to our faces, and everybody's still, they're still loyal. Which, it's good, but at the same time, I feel bad. All right. Well,
yeah, I don't know,
Simply,
man.
It was amazing talking to you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Is there anything else you want to add? You can plug your YouTube, anything.
Guys, so if you haven't subscribed to Noah yet, subscribe to him, man. This man, I don't even know how he does it. He uploaded 2 stinking videos in one day. Don't think you guys really realize how hard that is to do. And, Noah's on the grind, man. And you got to respect that, honestly.
Hey, you can credit yourself too. He's on the grind too, guys. SimplySV is. You think I'm grinding?
No, we're talking about Clash of Clans or anything. We've already done enough.
Hey, man. Everybody, go subscribe to SimplySV. His channel will be on screen right now, and it will be in the description below. Simply, it was amazing talking to you, and I will see you in the next one, buddy.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good rest of your day or night.
You too.
And to the viewers, too.